You walk into the gym, headphones in, ready to go. You've been training for months, maybe even years. But when you look in the mirror, nothing really looks different. You start wondering, what am I doing wrong? You're consistent, you show up, you sweat, but somehow you're still stuck in the same place. Let me tell you something you probably don't want to hear. It's not that you're not working hard, it's that you're not working smart or consistently on the right things. Most people don't fail in the gym because they're lazy. They fail because they don't understand progress. We live in a time where fitness content is everywhere. Every scroll gives you a new game-changing exercise or a better variation or the workout pros don't want you to know. And because you want results fast, you switch. This session is barbell squats, next it's Bulgarian split squats. One day it's push-pull legs, then full body, then some influences 7-day shred. You're not building a body, you're just collecting exercises. Think about it. Would a sculptor ever switch his chisel every 10 minutes and expect to carve something beautiful? Of course not. He sticks with the right tools, applies consistent effort, and shapes the form over time. The same applies to your physique. You're not seeing progress because you're constantly chasing novelty instead of mastery. Marcus Aurelius says, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In the gym, it's the same principle. Stop arguing with yourself about what the perfect program is and train on one. Repetition is how you refine skill, and weight training is a skill. Every rep is a small rehearsal of strength. When you switch exercises too often, you never give your body a chance to adapt, to improve, or to truly express strength. You're constantly starting over from zero, and that's why your progress is stuck. If you want to get stronger, build muscle, and actually see progress, you need to fall in love with repetition, the boring stuff. That's where growth hides. Let's get practical. Muscle growth comes from a simple principle: progressive overload. It means gradually increasing the demands you place on your muscles over time, through weights, reps, sets, or even tighter form. But how can you track or improve something if the exercises keep changing? If you bench press one week, then dumbbell press the next, then machine press the week after that, what exactly are you overloading? Progressive overload isn't about doing more exercises, it's about doing fewer exercises better. You can't measure progress on chaos, you measure it on consistency. You need to pick a foundation of lifts that you can track and progress with. Lifts that cover your bases. So for example, your compounds, squats or leg press, bench or dumbbell press, rows or pull-ups, overhead press, deadlift, or any sort of hinge variation. Then you build your accessories around that, things that target weak points, add balance, or keep things fresh. Your training program should be like a language. You don't learn it by switching words every day. You repeat, refine, and then eventually you become fluent. And here's where most people get stuck. You try a new exercise and it feels amazing. You get sore, you sweat, and you feel like you did something new. But that's soreness. That's not progress. That's novelty. Progress is measurable. It's the increase in weight, the cleaner execution, the improved recovery. It's not the soreness after switching from dumbbell to cable exercises. Don't confuse movement with progress. The Stoic said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." In fitness terms, we think we're progressing because we're moving more, but in reality, we're just spinning our wheels. You need to understand training is a long game, and here's the truth. Real progress is boring. It's showing up, hitting the same lifts, tracking your numbers, refining your form, eating, sleeping, and repeating. There's a quote from Seneca. "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." How much time have you wasted restarting programs? How much progress have you lost chasing the illusion of something better? The great athletes and competitors of our time all mastered repetition. They found the core movements that mattered and they obsessed over getting stronger at them. You have to treat your training like that, not as entertainment but as a craft. So here's how you can structure your training to see progress. Pick your core lifts. Stick to a small group of main movements that cover all major muscle groups. Track everything. Keep a logbook or app. Know your numbers every session. Use variation wisely. If you want some variety, do it intelligently. For example, week A and week B rotations. Week A you do flat bench, barbell rows. Week B you do incline dumbbell press and weighted pull-ups. That's variety without chaos. Progress slowly but consistently. You can add 2.5 pounds to 5 pounds when you can. Push a rep or two further, but keep the focus on form and control. And be patient. Real results take months, not weeks. If you do this right, your body has no choice but to change. When you start viewing training through the lens of mastery, not novelty, everything changes. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop chasing the next secret. You become a craftsman, showing up daily to refine your art. That's the Stoic mindset in the gym. Control what you can, your effort, your focus, your execution, and accept what you can't. Slow progress, bad days, and fatigue, and then you move forward anyway. And here's how you know you're on the right path. You're repeating the same lifts and noticing small improvements. You're tracking weights and reps over weeks. Your form feels smoother, more controlled. You're less obsessed with feeling tired and more focused on getting better. And eventually, your body starts showing it. Progress isn't instant, it's gradual, invisible at first, then undeniable. So the truth is, you're not seeing progress because you haven't given progress a chance to happen. Stop switching programs every time you see a new exercise online. Stop chasing the next trend. Pick your movements, master them, and get stronger. Because when you do that, when you dedicate yourself to the fundamentals, your body will respond. The Stoics believe in the power of discipline over desire. In the gym, that's what it comes down to. Desire wants new, exciting, different. Discipline stays with what works and refines it. So stay the course, live with purpose, track with patience, and your progress will come. Not overnight, but over time.